if you watched my videos before, if you have watched my videos before, you would see I have a stuttering problem. Like this really means a lot to me. So.
Hello and welcome to Improve Your Voice. I'm Darren McStay, and today we're going to look at how you can stop stuttering or stammering. Many people have different reasons why they stutter or stammer, and it seems that a lot of this occurs in children between 2 and 4, but it can go on to the age of 7 and 8. And even though
I got dust in my eyes. There's dusty, but wind blowing through the room. And dust in my eyes. Even go through the 8, 7, 8. But I'm 16. Is it no hope for me?
And so if you find it's getting in your way, I've got 3 things that you can consider.
How many times it's during school, like for a test. I'll be delivering a speech. And all of a sudden is apple. Apple. Why now? Of all times, why now? So I'm talking to a girl. The bad is going about that. I'm about to pull it. All of a sudden it's like apple. Apple. Me? Why me? You can better jump into me. Why me?
Now, I had a friend who was an actor. He was actually an acting coach of mine, and he had a bit of a stutter. Keep starting again. But he also had a tick that came with this. He'd nod his head and blink his eyes quite a lot. So I'm not trying to mimic him, I'm just kind of giving an example of the type of stammer and stutter that he suffered with. Now, as an actor, you would have thought that this was going to hold him back. He was able to just focus in and deliver his lines, and he did not stammer once throughout his performance. And then when the director called cut, he started going, oh, was that a good take?
I think it's my perspective, like, for example, like when I'm like singing and like rapping, rapping, singing in the shower, you know I can sing. You don't know I'm a future superstar singer, by the way. Baby! When I'm singing or rapping, like just for the fun of it, like in the shower and shit, I ain't stutter. But when it comes to normal conversations, apple.
The performers as well, specifically. And so, as a performer myself, I was wondering if I could offer you, I really hope this is useful to you, but first of all, if you can find a way to physically relax yourself, actually physically relax your body, your instrument, your machine, if you can find a way to relax the muscles that form the articulation in our mouths, our necks, our shoulders, and our whole body, you're going to be at an advantage, because once your body is further relaxed, you're going to be able to breathe calmer, you're going to be able to think calmer, you're going to be less self-conscious, and this is really going to help control somehow, or make you more mindful of the stutter and stammer you have. So how can we make ourselves more relaxed? So literally, the quickest way you could do this would be to go for a massage, but not everyone can afford that, and you can't just do that every day. So it might be an idea that you could learn ways of relaxing yourself. So a really great way that you can learn to relax in the moment, slowing down the intake of breath, and then controlling your breath until it's completely exhaled. So not only breathing in and allowing yourself to breathe deeply, and if you're doing a couple of things here, you're focusing your mind on the breath itself, which takes you away from any other worries outside of yourself, but also the taking of the deep breaths actually starts to relax your body and start to relax the muscles of the jaw. Now, the jaw often gets tight and often carries a lot of tension. Again, I've talked about this many times in my videos previously, but the jaw is something that as a speaker you need to have relaxed in order for it to be more dynamic and flexible, and to give yourself more options in when you speak. It's a good idea to massage the muscles here that link the top and bottom jaw together. You can do this by dragging your palms down over this muscle, or even lean the weight of your head into your thumbs like this. Now, this can hurt because it's a really tense muscle often and rarely gets massaged. But that's normal, so don't worry about it. I wouldn't go overboard, but do this a little bit every day. And if there's less physically in your way as a speaker, there's going to be less mentally in your way because you'll feel freer, so will your mind. Okay? So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for deep breathing and then relaxing the jaw muscles. But by slowing down, you can start to take more charge of the words that are coming out of your mouth. And once you've done this as practice, of course, because many of these things need to be practiced daily. Tip number 3, and this is the actor's tip, really, and it's to try to focus your attention away from yourself. So using the action, like, for example, to flirt. So rather than trying to remember the words of what you're trying to say, you just consider that you're trying to flirt with the person you're speaking to, or people, or crowd, or group, or room, or whatever it is. And by
instead of saying apple, sorry. I'm cutting that out. I am cutting that out. Right? That would not be in the final cut. Sir,